I myself wonder at my own self, because I grew up as a boy here, but I could remember my mother said that she was expecting with me, and she went to play to a wedding in Bermuda, and I was born in Bermuda. And I don't know if that have anything to do with it, but what happened to it happened. I just find myself loving music and playing music without any kind of a individual that I could point finger to that said they are the ones that gave me any kind of a...
So we call that divine inspiration then?
It got to be, because it's a situation that I don't know music to a sense that, well, I could put my finger on any musical lines during those times to say, well, that is A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Until later on, I just find myself getting in with fellas and then seeing that say, oh, we're playing in G.
Okay.
Then I find myself saying, well, oh, that is G. But what happened, I still find myself that I could play the banjo.
Right.
I play guitar.
Okay.
I play the keyboard because I watch, but yet still I'm playing it. I could remember at one time a lady said, well, boy, where you get that chord? I tell her I don't know, but it just registers in my brain.
Yeah.
And I play it and it come out. That is a chord, because when you're playing music, in between the lines, you could find that you're playing all the chords actually entwined in one.
Right.
And you find yourself fitting in certain
progression
bracket of music. Yeah.
Yes. I know that your father was a minister.
Yep.
And so he was involved in preaching and so on.
Yeah.
In terms of music, how did you assist him?
He went to Curacao and he bought a tenor banjo. And that tenor banjo is from 50-something years.
Wow.
And I would play the tenor banjo along with a man they call Brother Davis in Barnesgot. He would play. And I would play my tenor banjo. As a small boy, I could never forget that banjo, because I'll have to pick the tunes and he will tram with the guitar. I played music and well, it was Ingle Blackett, who was our sports officer. He tell me I have a talent for music. He said, you have a great talent for music. And then you have a guy by the name of M.S. Carlton. He tried to form a band in the school up there. And I played the trumpet, and Jim Maynard was blowing a sax. And we were trying to do a thing there. But what happened is, when at one time it reached that the tunes were a little off against our church, so they think that I better I don't want to continue in that line.
Right.
I have a granddaughter. Is Renee. She now heard about me with the violin.
All right.
And she plays the violin as well now. She started playing.
years ago now, the choir did a recording. I think it was done at the Anglican Church. Radio Paradise play your songs. I think they have three, Grace and Martinette and Estella.
Yeah.
They sing, and I know you back them up on the guitar.
And the guitar.
Right.
It was
Leon, okay.
Leon and myself, and that tune came a hit because everybody heard it from our home to your home and all that.
Yes,
oh
yes.
boy, and it's still that have to
that
be
still is
kept,
playing today.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was a good while.
You say to persons, young persons, or even young adults, to get them involved in music, especially gospel music. What would be your encouraging words?
Well, my encouraging words today is that music is the food of love,
Okay.
and music is of such a thing that, well, where we are here now presently, you get off and you carry right back in nature. You think of just the natural beauties of this world that God existed. And you have acoustic guitar. And you go in the bush and you start to play. And you feel the spirit of like the atmosphere of the nature, which actually is evolved around us, but we can't see.
Yes.
But you could feel the natural kind of tendency of somebody around, and it's the Spirit of God.
Well
there.
even the wind blowing through the trees, that's music.
It's that I say. It's that I say.
Yes.
And there's where you find in some of the other countries to get music with the wind.
Right, and the waves.
And the waves,
Yes,
and
yes.
such like. So that I will
So
encourage
you encourage any young person
any young person.
to get involved in music.
But you see what this music will do? It will draw them closer to nature and who is God.
Exactly.
Because music will bring people to know what is a kind of a thing that we are talking about that I didn't have when I was younger.
Right.
Because when I realized that, well, you talk about the Almighty.
Yes.
I thought it was, I tell you the whole thing about it, it was some foreign, but I didn't know it's a spiritual person that is right here with us now today.
Yes.
Because he's here, and it's a kind of situation where I could tell any young person that you could actually communicate with him.
Yes.
And feel that, well, if there's any ill force or anybody want to mess around, they can't get the work because the Spirit of the Almighty God who created the whole world
Exactly.
is here.
Yes. And he ordained music.
Man, he dominated the whole thing. He tell us about, he said play with trumpet and harp and...
So we have the commandment
yeah.
already.
Oh yeah,
we just need to follow.
Is that, I mean?
Yes.
So what happens is, when you find that you feel a dull spirit, you just start to sing and play something, and you get along with it.
That would
And you feel
uplift
happy.
you.
Yeah,
Yes,
uplift you.
Well, Brother Meade, it was a pleasure.
Boy, you were nice.